What is up, YouTube? My name is Chris. Right now it is a rainy day in Claremont, California. It has been a long time, and I feel like I've been saying that way too much for every single video, but I mean, February going into March was a really crazy busy time for me at work, and then as soon as that started to die down at work, we have So as soon as that started to die down for me at work, we have everything that's going on in the world with this pandemic and this virus, and that just made things a little bit more hectic and crazy. But done making excuses. I'm done thinking like, oh, you know, next weekend or tomorrow I'll do it. You know, I just had to do this now. Without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys my van. I bought this right after New Year's. It's something that I really wanted. I know I was talking about in previous videos. I really wanted to get a van. I wanted to kind of convert it into like not like a live-in van, but like a nice little road trip van. And I actually started this video maybe 2 months ago. What is up, YouTube? My name is Chris, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my new van. I actually filmed the entire thing. I sat back here where I am now in the back of my van. I sat back here, I filmed the entire thing. I went to go upload it to my computer and the file was corrupted. I was really hurt because I was like, wow, it was a perfect opportunity. I had like a huge chunk of free time to film it. Work got busy, life got busy. We're here now, so let's get to it. So it's raining, so I kind of want to make this quick, but it's just a 3-door passenger van. It's all white, got the sliding door on the right side. I took out the back bench seat. I have the bench seat here, and then obviously you got your driver and passenger seats, but it originally seated 8. I took it out, so now I can still seat 5, but I wanted to have all this space in the back, so I could just do whatever, chill back here if I wanted to, go on road trips, or just have friends chill back here. The back is actually really nice to this because I like the 3 doors in the back instead of just 2 doors opening up sideways. You can kind of open up this hatch door, and then if you wanted to keep the doors closed but still chill in the back, you can, and kind of just get like some fresh air or whatever, look out onto whatever, maybe if you're parked over something. But also it's really nice because these doors open up, and then we have all the space in the back, and I really like that little aspect to the back doors. So I know looking at the outside of the van was really quick and brief, but it was like lightly raining, so I wasn't trying to get my camera wet, and I was just trying to get it done as quick as possible. But this is my 2000 Chevy Astro. It's in really good condition. It's a little dirty from right around. I mean, I've had it for a couple months now. But other than that, like interior wise and engine wise, component wise, it is in very good shape. I bought it when it only had 63,000 miles on it. I just recently hit 65,000. I have been driving a lot, but like all of its highway miles really. I had some minor setbacks when I first got her. It had an aftermarket alarm. Basically, one day I was chilling in a parking lot and my battery died because I left the radio on. Stupid. I think that's when it really started to mess with the battery, because my alarm started going off when I was trying to start the car just to see if I can get something out of it, and then the alarm started going off. Eventually I had to get a jump, but then the alarm was still just being really touchy and weird. And then one day I was driving my friend into San Diego and my horn started going off on the highway, just just like that. For a very, very long time. I had no idea what was going on. I was like pressing the horn. I was like, please stop. I eventually had popped my hood, got to the fuse box. I was just pulling fuses because I didn't know which one was to the horn. I'm not a car guy, not very savvy with anything internal, especially when it comes to anything electrical. Eventually the horn stopped, but I couldn't start the van, and I was like, what the hell is going on? It wouldn't even turn over, but eventually if I just tried enough times, it would eventually start. I think it was just luck. It wasn't really anything that I was doing, really. I was just getting lucky with a start. I would just start it up, I would hear it turn over, give it some gas, and it would start up. When I had drove back home, back to base in 29 Palms, I knew that that was like the last time that I would be able to start it up, because I have day running lights, but they wouldn't turn off when the van was off for some reason. So I knew that my battery would die and like just more problems. So had to get it towed. They brought it in. They just told me, hey, like the only thing that we're looking at right now is it could be the aftermarket alarm. We don't see anything more serious with it, so they removed it, and after that everything has been fine. So luckily that was the only problem, was the aftermarket alarm was messing with my electrical system, but after that was gone, everything worked fine, so I'm really happy about that. This is honestly a pretty cozy little space. I'd say you could probably fit about like 4 people in here like comfortably. For whatever reason wanted to like pack this thing, you could probably fit like 3 more, so like maybe like fit like 7 people in the back. But also you have the passenger seat, and that fits 3 more people, so 5 comfortably like in the seats. You can fit 4 people back here comfortably. You can just straight mob in this thing, honestly. If I wanted to go somewhere and kind of like camp out in my van, like I could fit back, I could sleep back here, no problem. I'd say like from back seat to this back window, like the back door, it's maybe about like 5 feet. I'm only 5'9", so like if I'm diagonal on this, I fit perfectly. There's definitely room to like camp out with other people in here. I don't see any problem with it. And also, so this seat right here, the back passenger seat, and both seats actually did this, it's not just that one. They have the like the slider on the bottom of the seat, so you can adjust it and like slide forward and back. You can slide it backwards this way when, you know, if there's people that want to sit there, want more leg room. There's a decent amount of room right now, but then if you want to like transfer from the seat to back here, you can just slide the seat forward and just have more room, which is what I'm dealing with right now. So I do have plans for the van. So far I have accomplished one of them, and that was taking out the back seat that is taking up where I'm sitting right now. That back seat is now in my room, and I'm using it as a couch right now, so win-win for that. I got more space in the van and now a couch in my room, so that's pretty sick. I want to get new speakers for the van, and not necessarily that the speakers are bad, but it is an old van. It's a 2000, so they're stock speakers, and it hadn't been used that much, but still, you know, 20 years old, they wear out, things start to go. So eventually I just want to get new speakers. For all new speakers would be nice. There's speakers in the corner in the back here that you can see right here. Speakers on the door down there. You know, you have the speakers in the front. I think there's about 4 of them like on the doors and on the sides and stuff. Getting all new speakers would be sick, so that way I can just blare music in confidence, because there's only one way to listen to good music, and that's loud. So, firm believer of that, by the way. Also, for the back here, right now I have this tie-dye tapestry that is kind of just like a throw. You can use it as like a sheet, a blanket. I bring it to the beach. I like to spread it out on the sand and sit on it when I go to the beach. Right now I just have that down right here just to vibe out a little bit back here. But eventually I want to get some shag carpet back here. I know it's cliche, like a live-in van, a road trip van, it's got shag carpet in the back, like, but whatever, I think that would be sick. I don't really plan on like replacing any of the interior, but I don't really honestly know how I'm gonna do it, but I do know that it's definitely doable. I basically just want to get an area mat that's like just a perfect cutout of this back seat from the seat to the back door, and just kind of like place it down. I was thinking also I could do like have that same cutout idea with a little bit of memory foam. Just place that underneath the shag carpeting, so like it looks cool back here, but also has like a little padding in here if you want to like sleep back here, or just if you're like laying down or chilling back here. It's a little bit more comfortable than the basic floor of the car. I'm also thinking that I can add some maybe like LED lights. I know we see those all over the place. People have them like lining the corners of their rooms. They can change color to an app on their phone, or they'll adjust to the music. I think those are super sick, but I'm not really sure where I'd be able to like hang them up. I think maybe if I can just like put some under the seat, I know that they'll be bright enough to light up the car enough, because I'm not really interested in lining them all over the headliner. Also, these hooks back here, I was thinking that I could maybe like figure out how to use those to put curtains in here, but I'm still not very sure. It would be something that would be cool if I did figure it out. Right now I'm still just taking baby steps. Not only does time play a factor and like how I'm setting up this van, but also money, because you know, if I just splurge on a bunch of speakers and then some carpet and foam and like everything, if I do everything all at once, it's not going to be very smart. I'm just gonna blow a lot of money, so I gotta pace myself on that. Right now I really like how it looks. Just having the back seat out really changes the aspect of the van. Like just mentally, it's like this is no longer just like a soccer mom 8-passenger van. This is just my van. Nice little road trip. It's cool to hang out with, chill with, have a bunch of friends pile in, drive somewhere, go on a road trip, drive to raves, and that's always something that's kind of been really cool to me. That's honestly the reason why I bought the van. I actually told my friend Simon this earlier when I first bought the van. I was like, you know, I bought this van like 30% for me, but like 70% for the boys. And then like I thought about it, I was like, wait, like no, I definitely bought this 100% for me, because for me what I wanted was something for the boys. So like it worked out like exactly how I planned it, and it worked out exactly for me because it's working out exactly how I want it for the boys. Like I bought it so everybody can just pile in, we can go somewhere, have a good time, and that's pretty much what it has turned into, and I'm super happy about that. Now all I gotta wait for is this virus hype to just chill out, everything go back to normal. Hopefully things do go back to normal and the world isn't going crazy anymore. Things start to open up, people start to get better, and then I can actually start mobbing places again. All it's going to take is some time, staying positive, just continue to move forward, getting the little things done. Right now, so far, things are going well for the van, and I'm super happy about it. So that about wraps up this little review / discussion about my van. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the van. If you guys have any questions about the van, like how it runs, gas mileage, anything like that, anything like specific if you're looking into buying the Astro, or anything about like my more future plans, or even if you guys have suggestions for future things that I can do to pimp out the Astro, I'd appreciate that. Until next time, guys. Around. Yeah. What are you doing?